Hey, what's up, movie fans? I just got home from seeing Captain Marvel. This film stars Brie Larson as Vers, and who would become, hopefully, Captain Marvel. Jan Trog is portrayed by Jude Law. They have been a student-teacher relationship for years, and Jude Law is teaching this young fighter how to survive and how to defeat evil. You see, they are of the Kree race, and they are from defending a planet called from Hala, from these terrible mutant-like creatures. Along the way, the leader of these creatures, portrayed by Ben Mendelsohn, is trying to find the Tesseract. Without going into too much detail, without spoiling too much, it was really cool seeing the first show of the day of this incredible movie that opens on International Women's Day. Vers is this young lady who has a storied, checkered past. She doesn't remember everything. She keeps having these recurring nightmares. And throughout the film, we get to learn a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Along the way, we are introduced to Samuel Jackson's Nick Fury character, and also Agent Coulson. This is kind of the genesis of potentially the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., hopefully the Avengers Initiative, and so on and so forth. This massive franchise over the last 11 years kind of begins here. It's a prequel of sorts set in 1995. A good portion of it, I think, is Los Angeles. I can't remember if they specifically specify what part, but you get a lot of 90s culture. They're very, very true to the 90s here. We've got a really cool soundtrack for TLC, No Doubt. I think Natalie Merchant. I don't know, but there's some really good songs, very reminiscent and evocative. I'm sure a lot of younger kids may be like, who are these songs? Maybe they'll go back in the catalog and watch. But I'm not going to lie and say that I was that familiar with Captain Marvel, mythos. I own this sweet Captain Marvel shirt, though. But it was really cool. It's a lot like a Guardians of the Galaxy, and the idea of it may not be the most polarizing, popular character like an Incredible Hulk or a Batman, but there's a lot of depth to it, and it's a story that should be told and can be told very, very well, and this is done very well. I was watching the credits. It's co-written, co-directed, co-produced by women. It's really cool, especially on International Women's Day. Brie Larson, I was wondering how this would work. She's an up-and-coming actress who's done a lot of good solid work. This isn't necessarily like the character that everybody knows, and I think it's going to be like the next Guardians of the Galaxy. There's humor, there's substance, there's emotionality. Is that a word? I think that's a word. Emotionality. Oh, yeah. So there's a lot of hills and valleys in a good way. It felt like a really solid, fun movie. I would love to know what you guys think. If you enjoyed it, did you think that it lived up to the hype? I definitely think so. I went on a thrill ride with it. My theater was almost packed. I went to the 9:30 a.m. show, so it's pretty surprising to see a packed theater at 9:30 a.m., but it is opening day, and I think that a lot of fans are going to enjoy the heck out of this. There's connections that I don't want to go into and ruin it for other people, but it definitely connects into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. There's a couple references / cameos that I think you're going to dig. I talk about one of the after credit scene. There's a mid credit scene and there's an after credit scene. I'm going to do an after credit scene talk, so there will be little spoilers in there. So there's no spoilers in this, but if you go and you check out my after credit talk back, whatever you want to call it, there will be a spoiler. I'd love to know what you guys think. I think Brie Larson is really, really good. I'm excited for this character to be part of this series. And girl power. I'm surprised there was no Spice Girls songs. Maybe Captain Marvel Part 2, if there is one. Do you think there'll be a Captain Marvel Part 2? Leave it. Oh yeah, also Annette Bening is in the film. She's in the preview. It's so good to see her on the big screen again. It's been a while, for me at least, and she did such a great job. Kind of maybe passing of the torch. I don't know. What do you guys think? So Ben Mendelsohn, Brie Larson, Samuel Jackson. You got some stars in this film, and I think they really delivered. I'm going to end the video here and say thanks so much for watching my video. Please subscribe. Please share. Leave a comment and let me know what you thought of this movie. Check out my other hundreds and hundreds of movie reviews. You know, I'm probably at 1,000 by now. So check out my 1,000 reviews. Have a great day.